Okay, dobra, seems like everything is working fine. I don't know why I started in Polish. Um, yeah, okay. So here, let's post this. And I think we can start. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so for those that don't know, my name is Hightech, and on these live streams I talk about crypto, of course, what just happened. In the meantime, I explain what high-tech meme coin is, why you might be interested. So, Jesus is king, and let's go. I think everything is organized here. Is it? Yes, it is. So, let's flip the screen and let's see what we are dealing with today. Because quite a lot of is going on, as you see here. Crypto bubbles. Lots of green here and there, like Tensor, DYM, which, what, by the way, I've got no idea what it is. CTSI is doing quite well. Saga is doing quite well. DYM actually made me a double today. Let me show it to you. For those that don't know, I have my own trading systems that use this algorithm presented here, and it performs on well over 200 coins on my personal account, and this is one of the trades that I've got today. So plus 100% initial investment withdrawn exactly here. So that means the 50% remained. So I cannot lose on this trade anymore, even if it goes minus 99% from here. So that's the cool part. But yeah, I've been having quite few nice trades today. Saga is another coin that performs, but this one I do not trade. Unfortunately, this one I would have also in quite a hefty profit right now, plus 19%, so quite something. And Tesla I did not trade at all. But Res I do trade. Res is in a small profit. Yeah, very small so far. But it entered a little bit too late. Yeah, this one just it was in a greater profit just a couple of hours ago, but now it came down as you see. But I expect market to continue with what we've been seeing today. If Thursday closes green, that should spark quite a nice, follow up for the rest of the week. I mean, on Bitcoin right now, I mean, it was green. Now it has switched to red. And let's take a look at others. At others, we maintain green daily or not? Okay, so far not, but as you see, it's very close to actually flip it green. So that'll be very interesting if we close others in green and Bitcoin in red. That will be very interesting. Then I'm betting on others daily to count more than Bitcoin's daily. Why? Because that has been the case. Like whenever there was a doubt about which this market is going to go, other chart was much more reliable than Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin chart could indicate that things are looking really bad, and other chart was indicating we are literally at rock bottom, and Bitcoin was moving up, right? So it was paying respect to the others chart. So yeah. Yeah, in this configuration, it's highly likely that we actually get a green daily close today on other chart. That will be very nice. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, let's see if today I'm going to get any views because on my last live stream I had a little bit of audience, and that's always nice. So far I see It shows me 0, but there's average view duration 4 minutes 41 seconds, which makes absolutely no sense. Speaking of the devil, as you see, it already flipped green. So probably BTCD is breaking down badly today. Yeah, indeed. You remember what I said yesterday? That yeah, theoretically speaking, it could come up and approach this uptrending line from below, and then we would roll over. But I said it probably is not going to happen because 1st of December is coming at us very fast. So it's a little bit too much of benefit of a doubt. So I was yesterday actually on my last live stream, not even yesterday, several hours ago, depending on your time zone. I was speculating that we will not take out this. Oh my god, this is the weirdest arrow I ever have drawn. This local high, right? And so far, as you see, this bounce, that we just had on the daily in form of a green daily candle, right now is getting rejected. Let's take a look at 15 minutes. Yeah, it's breaking down. This is what I want to see. I want to see this thing go to hell, and I'm fairly convinced that's the future of it. That's its future, literally. So let's take a look how liquidations are doing now. Then more or less same as they were a few hours ago. Not much of a difference here. Of course, CryptoFit and Grid Index remain the same because they reset with daily close. So here there's zero difference. I don't know why, but oh, okay, it's here for whatever reason. Okay, maybe I'll close this one. Yeah, now it's fine. My Chrome browser was reacting very, very slow. SPYX, no, actually I don't have to look at SPYX. You can go direct to S&P 500. Let's see. As you see, a very good opening, much higher than yesterday's close. And yeah. So same as I was saying yesterday, it's very early to speculate that the TradFi market will correct harshly from here. It was definitely premature to issue such claims, and today's daily kind of confirms it that I was right. That the S&P 500 is not over yet, and that could be due to AI stocks actually not being in a bubble territory yet. The same exact thing I discussed briefly on every single live stream recently. That looks like the AI stocks, all of the AI stocks, they still have a solid room for growth. So that of course should as well support the crypto market, because at some point both of these markets will kind of merge, or let's say its correlation will become much more tight, because the money of AI naturally will have to be crypto. There's no other way around it. So I think we are up for a wild ride starting from December. Like literally first week of December, I think everything will kick off a huge rally. TradFi, altcoins. Let's see how Bitcoin performs. Bitcoin does not have to perform very well in this environment because it has been growing for 3 years, almost 3 years straight. So it definitely doesn't have as much room for growth as many of those tiny projects in the altcoin sphere. So it is very possible altcoins are going to completely steal the show from now on. I think you should not be surprised if that if that really happens. It's highly probable. Guys, okay, now I see I've got one views, not much. Now average view duration 0.27. Honestly, I do not understand YouTube at times completely. But anyway, so I wanted to jump on live stream way earlier today, but my internet connection went completely off, so I was unable to do so. So I love my internet service provider for doing that so often to me, because like 2 hours ago was definitely a much better time to live stream than now. But it is what it is. How can I help it? I cannot. And yeah, what else do I want to throw into the picture here? I think we're going to be doing fine. I think also others is so pressed against the floor that a chance for finally Green Thursday is sky high, right? I mean, at this point, it's really sky high, and that will be first Green Thursday since I can remember. I don't even remember when last time we had a Green Thursday. Long ago, and previously every single Green Thursday was giving us a nice, let's say, finish of the week, nice weekend. We haven't seen this one for a very long time already, so it's finally. I think it's finally here. It finally arrived. Because as you see at this point, altcoins are showing a lot of spine here, a lot of backbone, and they don't get as pushed back as before. So they have it very easy to come back to green colors today. So yeah, let's take a look at crypto bubbles once again. We should start to see more and more of this, right? Of coins exploding like Tensor and DYM today, or Saga. Because of how oversold this market is. It's very oversold, and on top of it, the sentiment of retail is ultra bearish, meaning that probably many bulls that were longing not so long ago now converted to bears, and many of them are even trying to short this market. They believe this market will go to zero, and that, of course, will go at them with immense revenge, right? Like a cornered, I don't know, cornered lion. Right, so it probably is not going to be a nice experience for those folks, because they've been losing money longing this market without any strategy, or DCAing into this market for years already. It was dragging them down and down and down, and now seems like many of them got convinced the only way of actually making money here is to be shorting, and right now this is the worst time possible to actually short this market. I don't think you could ask for a worse moment than this. Okay, let's take a look at the liquidity. Not liquidity, but order books on perpetuals. How do they look? Let's take a little bit larger time frame. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. So there is, as you see, the difference in between those shorting the market and those longing the market. Those longing are on the left, those shorting are on the right. The difference is absolutely abysmal. So there is much more money for market makers to, I mean, on the right side in liquidating longs than in liquidating shorts. So that's a natural thing to expect if this one does not include any spoofing, because charts like this is very easy to manipulate using spoofing, which is essentially free. It does not cost you anything. But highly likely, judging by the sentiment, probably this is not a spoofing. Probably it is not a spoofing. And if that's the case, then market makers have a lot of clarity about what to do. Just liquidate shorts, pump the price, liquidate shorts, and that's it. Very simple. So yeah, so the day of today is crucial, I think, especially on the others chart. If we get that green close, I think the odds behind this market pumping really hard into December, and then in December and during the first quarter of next year are increasing very seriously. If it closes red, then there is a greater chance that we'll continue a side price action with a little bit of continuation of the dollar pressure, but not in an overwhelming fashion anymore, because I don't think there's I mean, those that remain with let's say with the allocation in the market, they are probably do not possess an overwhelming power anymore. That's why this market is having increasingly more difficulties in actually lowering anymore. So yeah, I mean, if I was wrong, if I were wrong, we would not see pumps like this one of Tensor, this one of DYM, this one of Saga, this one of CTSI, which I trade by the way as well, and I'm in this trade, and it's doing quite well. So yeah, don't short it. That's the only advice I can give you. My God, the views are so miserable now. It's probably just too late for a live stream, unfortunately. So that's always a waste. When I jump on a live stream, I spend my time here, and YouTube does not show it to anybody. It's quite frustrating. But it is what it is for now. Maybe tomorrow is going to be better. I will be live streaming sometime later today as well. So worry not. If you like this format, if you like the content I produce here, I don't know, you respect my opinion, then subscribe to this channel, and yeah, you will see me sometime later today.